Okay, I like what I see for the start of this. There are things that most likely, like these graphics here, that comes from that one task. You probably want to find your own for that purpose. So for right now, I'll let you have it, but eventually you're going to have to change that because that's too close to that one template that we gave you. So um, I think we can add some visuals into this besides these graphics over here. I'll give you some suggestions. For that, I think this text is so close together that we need to add leading into this. We also probably need a bold italics because really, here I spent 3 years, past years in the United States Army. You got to bold that. You got to bold, italicize, change the color of important phrases because people don't want to read paragraphs of text. They want to glance and they're going to stop. Oh wait, he was in the army. Okay, so same thing like with your email address and now. So let's take a look at your style guide. Our looks good on this. The only thing I had issue was is over here in Adobe Muse, the font choices you're using is Open Sans and Open Sans Bold, but in your style guide you don't have that. You have Rockwell and Myanmar. So your font choices is not matching up. So you gotta let me know what's going on with that. Okay. So based on this, looking at your pages here, the first thing I noticed is that you went in and you renamed the index page. You cannot rename the index page. You always have the index page. That's your home page. So this needs to be index, or I believe it was home. They want you to add an about page. So you see this little plus sign, you click on that and you name it about. Okay, so all this information that's on your home page needs to go over here. We'll do that in just a second. So on your master page, looks like you did a great job. I will tell you this, we'll learn how to put in navigation bars differently. So I know you put this up here to be in order, but we will be using widgets libraries, and I'll have you come over and click on menus, and we'll bring over a horizontal menu. And, excuse me, and then you learn how to customize it and format it to be what you want up here. So it'll automatically be links. And anytime you add a new page, it adds actually the links and adds the page for you. So which is kind of cool on that. So and you'll learn more about that next week. So the master page is set up nicely. So let's take a look at the index page here. So what I want to do here, let me open the about page. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to move everything from the home page to the about page. Okay, now taking a look at this, see you're making this into really, this is like 3 columns, maybe 2 columns. This is 1 column. So here's what I might suggest that you do. So I'm going to go back to the About Starter. I'm going to right click on the About page. If you're on the Mac, control click. I want to choose Page Properties. I want to type in column guides, just like you do in Illustrator and InDesign. We're going to add column guides. Most students don't do that, and I'm not sure why, because column guides help you line things up. So I'm torn between 4 columns and 5 columns for you. So let's just do 4 for right now. You can always go back and change it. Now when I go when I go here, you can see that the column guides have been added. So the first thing I want to do is I want to copy this over. Eventually I'll delete it. And then what I want to do is I'm going to paste this over. So really, I guess I should have done 5, but it's okay. So this is kind of like 2 columns here. I'm lining it up. And then let me go back to the index page. Here's your picture of you and your wife. Copy that over. See, it's almost like a 1 column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I really think I'm going to do 5 columns here. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to do this as 3 columns, go across 3 columns, and I want to resize this to make this into 2 columns. Okay. Now with this said, I'm going to adjust the leading here. I'm going to go up to the text panel. I'm going to increase it up between 120. Really, 150 is about 1.5 times. So it just helps make it easy to read. And then I want you to go in and bold, italics, and sort important phrases there. Okay. Now let's bring over the other stuff. So qualifications. So let's bring this over. I'm going to move this down here to the right. Now, what I want is, I want it to line up here, so it's taking the 3 columns over here to the right. So I'm going to resize this. Now, if you bring those graphics over, you would have to adjust accordingly. So it would have to fit within that. So I did not bring those graphics over. So like in this case, you would have to move this over like this, and then have room, and it has to fit within that area. But again, I want those graphics to eventually change. Then in the index page, I want to take this graphic and this graphic, go and copy that over. And again, what I want, you really want them the same width. So you're going to resize it, and you might just get by with just one, to tell you the truth. But let's, because if we do something down here, we resize this, and we really want the width to be the same size. It really makes it look professional that way. So again, something like that, it's definitely going to help out. And then once you're done with that, you can delete all the content on your homepage.